What's up, YouTube? Welcome to Paradise. We about to take a gander at 35 things for those who have seen everything. Here it is.
Hello everyone! No matter how many hours you spend on YouTube, there are always things you'll probably see for the first time.
The beetle.
What are all these birds doing in this place? Are they here to steal food from the fishermen? No, they actually help them fish. In China, there is an ancient fishing method with the help of cormorants. It originated thousands of years ago and is still practiced in some regions. The idea is simple. The fishermen release the birds, wait for them to fish, and then collect the fish with a net. It couldn't be easier. But don't worry, the cormorants don't go hungry. They get a hearty lunch. But first, the fishermen remove the protective ring from their necks that prevents them from swallowing prey. You don't have to be an experienced occultist to summon the spirit of venom. All you need is a good understanding of physics and the Leidenfrost effect. By the way, you can observe this effect when you splash water on a red-hot pan and watch the droplets bounce off. If you're in a Chinese shoe store and you ask for the largest size available, be prepared to get this. Okay, just kidding. These TikTok guys love shoes so much that they've decided to buy a lot of materials and make several pairs for Gulliver. This lizard seems to have lived its entire life in peace and comfort and has therefore never had to shed its tail. How else could it have grown to such a gigantic size? But maybe it saw some beauty hacks on YouTube and became a mini dragon. Have soccer fans' prayers been answered and scientists succeeded in creating a self-filling beer glass? It would seem so, but you still have to buy beer to get it in through a special, ingeniously designed system. Here it is, the invention we've all been waiting for. At last, your bottom won't hurt after riding a bike. However, the creator of the bike didn't seem to have that in mind. He just wanted to turn his vehicle into a submarine.
And he did that.
Have you ever seen how the tires are changed on a dump truck weighing several hundred tons? It's an impressive sight. Of course, a bunch of extra equipment and a whole team of mechanics are needed, and each worker is 2.5 times smaller than a tire. What are they gonna light with that lighter, a 1,000-pound candle? How about this, for example? Is it alive or what? The answer is yes. It's a group of sea creatures known as spoonworms, which bear little resemblance to earthworms. But their unusual appearance doesn't stop people from loving them in Asia, particularly in South Korea. Here, dishes made with raw spoonworms have become a national treasure. A little bit of chili and soy sauce and you can enjoy your meal, unless of course you're a squeamish person. You're probably wondering right now, why on earth? That's what the drivers on the highway were asking themselves that day.
What? What? What?
We have only one explanation. The owner of this car is a big Transformers fan and has finally fulfilled his dream.
That's some California stuff. Just know that part.
Oh my god.
You're not gonna surprise anyone with superhero movie cosplays these days. TikTok's already full of them. But a costume made out of chocolates, coffee, cereal, pasta, and their packaging is something else. This guy has a lot of unusual ideas. For example, he can create a creepy carnage with slices of prosciutto, raw meat, onions, and pumpkin seeds. And using prosciutto, bread, and leek, he can become the armored titan from the famous manga. We wonder what happens to these products afterwards. Wait, what is he doing? Relax, this is part of the plan. Apparently, this artist uses a special paint that only appears when heated, bringing the painting to life.
Bringing the the detail in.
Do you know what happens if you set fire to an orange or grapefruit peel? A mini fireworks show. That's because these parts of citrus fruits contain flammable essential oils. Some enthusiasts even believe that, in the future, these peels could be used to replace fuel. Not because of the
Obviously.
essential oils, however, but thanks to the ethanol produced from these organic residues. For those who are afraid of burning candles at home because of the high risk of fire, there's a great option: electric candles. It's not the same, of course, but at least you don't have to worry about your cat while you're in the other room.
Yes, you do.
遥控要到
Knock it down.
一个遥控器可以遥控很多个网。
Any idea what this guy's gonna do with the strange black substance on the tray? It looks like some kind of resin. Maybe he's a contemporary artist or something? No, he's not. Turns out this is how artificial hair for wigs is made. Look, you can't tell the difference from real hair.
Wow. I've never seen that before. It's that simple.
If there's one thing we can be sure of, it's that you are now trying to repeat what this girl is doing, but you probably won't succeed. Well, don't feel bad. You're not the only one. We didn't even know such an unusual talent existed. It's not as simple as wiggling your ears. As always, the most amazing inventions come from China. How about this lane robot that widens the road during rush hours? It looks like these guys are already living in the year 2050. They say reinventing the wheel is pointless, but what about a car with 8 wheels? Of course it won't go any faster, but it'll definitely stand out. This is the largest aircraft with the biggest lifting capacity in the history of aviation, the AN-225. And it can do this. Why? It's simple. There is a cargo compartment in the tail of the aircraft.
That's cool.
We wonder what the owner of this smart toilet will do if the remote control ever breaks.
Get a new one.
Here, people must propose to each other every day in hot air balloons. Imagine flying up and seeing 2 stunning heart-shaped forests below. How romantic. By the way, this place is located in the Inner Mongolia region of China and was created by an unhappy girl who lost her beloved and turned her tears into a forest. Or it could be an unusual natural phenomenon, whatever you prefer to believe. This is a Bugatti Chiron made with Lego pieces. The model weighs 1.5 tons, and it took about 6 months to assemble. By the way, a real Bugatti Chiron is assembled in the same amount of time, but with only 2,000 details, while the Lego version has 1 million. Of course, there's no glue. It works the same way as the Lego sets we all have at home. The only thing left to do is to get it to drive, and it'll be a real breakthrough.
That looks so dangerous. Oh, it's a bike. He should have a better way to
Pet feeder is a
ignite-
very useful
ignite
thing,
it.
and with one of these, you'll not only feed your pets on time, but you'll also make everyone laugh. Normally, wet dogs don't smell very good. Now imagine what a wet car in a dog suit smells like. That moment when you are on a diet for a long time, but your head is still the same size.
It's a tadpole or a catfish.
Even if you've never been particularly interested in 3D printing technology, you will certainly like it now. See, this vending machine will print you a chocolate candy based on any of the designs you choose. Although the result is, to put it mildly, a bit different from what we expected. Plus, you have to wait a long time to get it, and it doesn't taste that great, judging by the look on that girl's face. This is perhaps the most unusual museum we have seen in a long time. We are in Shanghai, and the heart of the Guangfulin Cultural Site, which opened a few years ago. It took the architects a decade and some 20 billion yuan to build such extraordinary buildings on the water. We're sure they'll earn their money back very quickly thanks to the flood of curious tourists. In the past, people used to be more creative. We doubt that Elon Musk would have thought of building such a compact ladder on one of his spacecraft. If you play video games a lot, you won't notice anything strange in this video.
Out on video, that's actually what this looks like. It's like video game money. Oh man, that is weird to look at. That hurts my eyes. So it's made of rubber, super heavy. Wow, this thing is cool. It's so hard to look at.
Some GTA
Meet a
3
very
money.
unusual fish with weird eyes that the Chinese love to cook, and that will probably haunt your dreams from now on. The creator of this vending machine is either a troll or the most illogical person in the universe, but strangely enough, some customers manage to deal with this monster.
What the heck? They selling broken plates. Wow. Alrighty then, party people. I appreciate y'all coming through. But we out of here.